The dark side of Shein. Have you ever stopped to think about the dark side of the fast fashion industry? From the outside, Shein seems like a dream come true for fashion-conscious shoppers. With its constantly updating selection of trendy clothes and accessories at rock-bottom prices, it's no wonder the company has exploded in popularity. But what is the cost of all this cheap fashion? History of Shein. Shein, formerly known as Shein, is a global online fast fashion retailer based in China. Founded in 2008, Shein has become one of the largest players in the fashion industry, providing affordable and stylish options for customers worldwide. While it is one of the most popular and convenient ways to shop for clothing, there is a darker side to Shein that often goes overlooked. Shein was founded by Chris Zhu, who was inspired by the idea of bringing something new to the fashion world. He believed that people should have access to fashionable clothes regardless of their budget or location. Shein provides a wide variety of trendy clothing at very low prices, allowing customers to keep up with trends without breaking the bank. However, these low prices come at a cost: the exploitation of workers and resources. The company is notorious when it comes to exploiting workers in countries such as Bangladesh and India, who often receive substandard wages and work in dangerous conditions. The impact of Shein's fast fashion production process on the environment and workers has been largely overlooked, yet it is an issue that demands more attention. Shein labor violations. Despite claiming to conduct regular inspections to ensure the safety and health of its workers, reports have revealed that Shein's factories and suppliers often fall short of these promises. In 2019, the Clean Clothes campaign published findings of severe labor violations at various Shein suppliers, including unpaid minimum wages, excessive overtime without proper compensation, and denied union rights. Employees at these factories also face harsh and dangerous working conditions, including long hours and tight deadlines that often require them to work up to 15 hours per day. They are frequently exposed to hazardous chemicals without proper protective gear, and suffer from respiratory illnesses due to dust and other particles in the air. In addition, many have reported experiencing verbal abuse from managers and unfair dismissal for raising safety concerns or participating in legal union activities. It is clear that the reality of the working conditions at Shein suppliers does not match the company's claims of providing safe and healthy workplaces. It is imperative that action be taken to address this issue and ensure that all employees in Shein's supply chain are treated fairly and given safe working conditions. Fast fashion pollution. As you flip through the racks at your favorite fast fashion retailer, you might not realize the toll that the industry takes on the environment. The production, transportation, and disposal of cheap, trendy clothing like the products sold at Shein contribute significantly to pollution and carbon emissions. The materials used to make these garments, like polyester and nylon, are often derived from fossil fuels and require extensive processing that consumes large amounts of water, electricity, and chemicals. These chemicals can have harmful effects on both humans and the environment, seeping into air, water, and soil, and contributing to pollution. Transportation of fashion items also has a major impact on the environment. A 2016 report by Greenpeace found that the transport of these products emitted 13 million tons of carbon dioxide in 2015 alone, equivalent to 4% of global transport emissions. But the environmental damage doesn't end when a garment reaches the end of its life cycle. In an effort to address these issues, Shein announced the launch of its Shein Cares Fund in December 2021. The fund pledged $10 million to support global nonprofit organizations and promote recycling efforts. While this is a step in the right direction, it remains to be seen if Shein will truly be able to turn over a new leaf and become a more socially and environmentally conscious company. But there are steps we can take to reduce our consumption and support more sustainable alternatives. Do you want to know? Keep watching as we dive deeper into this topic. Consumer effects. The materials used to make fast fashion items are typically cheaply made, meaning they don't last very long, often resulting in having to buy more and more clothing and accessories. This in turn leads to a reliance on buying from Shein or similar companies. Not only does this mean spending more money, but it also can have an effect on the environment and on people's mental health. According to a study conducted by the Journal of Environmental Psychology, Owning and wearing clothing that is no longer fashionable may be associated with negative body image. Furthermore, there is evidence that shopping for clothes has become a substitute for psychological needs such as confidence, happiness, and self-esteem. This type of shopping behavior can lead to feelings of guilt and shame when trying to live within a budget, leading to a cycle of self-loathing and spending more money. Additionally, when people purchase clothes from Shein, they are often unaware of the potential human rights abuses and environmental damage associated with the production process. This means that while the consumer might be getting a great deal, their money is ultimately going towards damaging labor practices and unsustainable manufacturing processes. Inconsistent quality. If you're considering shopping with Shein, be prepared for a hit-or-miss experience. Some customers have had great luck with the brand, finding high-quality items at affordable prices. Others, however, have been disappointed with the inconsistent quality of the clothing. Fashion blogger Ines Frisnay described her experience with the brand as ill-fitting and poor quality, and suggested that the items belong in the bin. In addition to the issue of inconsistent quality, some customers have also reported long wait times for delivery, packages getting lost in transit, and difficulties obtaining refunds. In October 2021, Shein faced further criticism when it was discovered that some of its clothing items, including handbags and children's jackets, contained dangerous levels of lead. The company has since removed these items from its site and pledged to improve its supply chain. Trademark disputes. The fashion brand had equally had disputes with well-known brands such as Dr. Martens, Levi's, and Ralph Lauren. In 2020, Airwear International, the owner of the Dr. Martens brand, sued Shein for selling counterfeit boots under the name Martin Boots. Levi's also sued Shein in 2018 for copying its arcuate stitching patterns, though the case was eventually settled out of court. Ralph Lauren, Stussy, and Deckers Outdoor Corporation, the owner of the UGG brand, have also filed copyright infringement complaints against Shein for alleged design theft. Shein has also been accused of stealing designs from small and independent designers, such as the Los Angeles-based brand Valfrey, which took legal action against Shein in 2018 for selling clothes with identical artwork. In May 2021, Shein was also accused of design theft by local earring brand Kike. The co-founder of Kike, Quinn Jones, told the Financial Times that Shein has a reputation for stealing designs from small brands and that it is their responsibility to do their due diligence to avoid harming small businesses. Shein apologized to Kike and removed the product in question from their site. It has also been reported that Shein has copied designs from other independent sustainable brands, including Transformations by Tracy, Run and Follow, and Flaws of Couture. It's worth noting that such disputes are not uncommon in the fashion industry, and Shein is not the only brand that has been accused of copying designs from other companies. Intellectual property infringement. Having faced numerous complaints and legal issues related to intellectual property infringement, former supplier Lu Xiang claimed that his employees struggled to create and learn new designs while meeting Shein's demands for quick turnaround times, leading some suppliers to steal ideas rather than invest in developing their own. Artist Lee Flores sued Shein for using her photograph on a tapestry, and musician Katie Bailey discovered that the company was selling t-shirts promoting her band without her authorization. Shein admitted in a guidance document reviewed by Wired that it has faced numerous IP infringement complaints and that its suppliers have been copying designs from the internet and selling them to the company. The document urged buyers to stop purchasing unlicensed designs from Shein and urged designers to modify their designs to avoid IP infringements. In response to these issues, Shein stated that it has hired over 100 employees to review designs and products before they are placed on the site. Addressing negative Shein effects. There are several ways to address the negative impacts of shopping from brands like Shein. One option is to support ethical and sustainable fashion brands that prioritize transparent and socially responsible practices, such as fair wages and sustainable production methods. Also, we can be more mindful when shopping and try to purchase fewer, higher quality pieces that are made to last. If you have had a negative experience with a purchase from Shein, you can contact their customer service and provide feedback. By taking these steps, we can work towards a more sustainable and conscious fashion industry. The past few years have been challenging for the fashion brand as it has faced controversy. In response to these claims, Shein has made efforts to rectify its situation by making changes to its production and supply chain, providing full transparency regarding the origins of their garments, and increasing worker safety inspections at factories. As they strive to make a positive difference in the industry, they hope that customers continue to show their support in this new chapter of responsible fashion. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to Quality Mainstream for more updates. Thanks for watching.